What's going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome to DRULcast 154. That's how you know I'm prepared. I didn't even have to, wait or nothing.
Because you knew what number it was?
Yeah. I'm normally... we just kind of gun it at this point.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm True Oz. That's Jay Spin, as you hear. And what's up? What's new? It's been a while. Apologies.
How long is a while?
We just missed a week.
Okay.
We didn't record last week. A lot of things happened, and we definitely could have, right?
I don't know. I don't remember what happened.
There was a moment where we could have, and then we just didn't. So basically, I just had a really shitty week last week.
There's no such thing.
Well, there is. When you find the car that you like, and then not even 2 weeks into it, it gets kind of totaled. Then not really totaled, but it gets to the point where you get in an accident and it's fucked up and you can't drive it. That's a pretty shitty week, you know?
I guess.
Or a pretty shitty day, but then you deal with insurance and all this other bullshit, and I just had a headache. I didn't want to deal with anything. I was like, fuck everyone.
Did you really have
just
a
leave me
headache?
alone. Dude, ever since, I don't really want to get into it, but ever since that accident, I've been getting headaches a lot, like migraines, not even headaches. It just, boom, it just shoots up. But anyways, I'm fine. We're good.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
It doesn't seem like you're okay.
I'm okay. So what's up? We didn't record last week.
I don't have any migraines.
All right, let's kick things off with a couple new stories, okay?
Okay.
Final Fantasy delayed 2 months. 2 months.
I don't care.
2 months from September to October.
They can delay
November.
infinitely, and I still wouldn't care.
And you wouldn't care, yeah. Right. I mean, all right, let's put it this way, right? I didn't grow up playing Final Fantasy. I played Final Fantasy online, which I know it's 100% different than the regular, I don't know, what'd you call it, mythos, or the regular story, the normal story of Final Fantasy.
Okay.
I mean, there's some things that relate, but for the most part, it's different. But that's the Final Fantasy that I played, right? So any of the other ones that came on after that, I'm like, this is not online. I don't like this. It's not what I know as being Final Fantasy. That being said, I also did play Final Fantasy 7, which is my everybody's favorite, and that was fun. But I don't know, man. I'm always interested. It's a huge title, It's been around for fucking years.
Well, it's been around. Is it huge though anymore?
I think so. I mean, the internet kind of blew up. Yeah, dude, the internet blew up when they announced this delay because they had their own event. And they were
I'm just saying, at this point, though, they're not bringing in new people to the franchise. I've never played Final Fantasy. I'm never going to play.
And you don't intend to, yeah.
Right. So
I don't know, man.
It's the same group of people that were excited about it 15 years ago. They're excited about it now,
I don't know. I guess. But, I'm excited for it. Whether or not I'll get it, I don't know. But I'm excited to see it.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, delayed 2 months. That's pretty shitty. And then I don't know if you heard about this. This is another game that you 100% don't care about. My news stories are things that I care about, right?
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Pokemon Uranium.
That should be good.
Did you hear about
What is
that?
it?
Uranium Pokemon?
No.
So there was this group of modders or just really hardcore fans of Pokemon, right? Yeah. Who basically took elements from the game and made their own version of it. 9 years in the making, right? 9 fucking years in the making. They came out with their own version of Pokemon. It has a full-blown storyline. It has different a new species that they added onto it, like a nuclear class, Mm-hmm. So many different things added onto it. Dude, unreal. The fact that so many people gathered up and built, helped build this project is amazing. That means that the Pokemon community, gaming-wise, is alive and well, naturally with Pokemon Go being out as well. Right. The craze that started, a lot of people got even more interested. So, they, in a way, I don't really know how it works in terms of, laws and shit, but I don't think you can do that. Release your own game, with
I don't
that
think you
title.
can either. What was there was some other game? Oh, it was Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. there was somebody making like it was going to be free game, and they were using assets from Battlefront, and they were using the name or whatever like that. And the same idea, you know what I mean? Fat made
What
a
if
game,
you give
they're working
credit?
on it. It didn't matter. They even reached out to EA, and EA was like, "No, you can't do it." And we're like, "We're gonna tell you like cease production now, like and remove all of the assets, or we're gonna sue you." Like that was pretty. And they were like, it was all like open discussion and everything. I forgot where I saw that. But they were like, basically, what they're gonna do is, since they like the game they were creating, they're gonna just remove all, you know,
all of those assets,
EA owned assets,
add their own,
and then just keep making it on their own.
That's cool. It probably wouldn't look as nice, but
right. You never know. But I mean, still,
true.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, this came out. It looks like August 6th is what I'm looking at right now. So I don't know. A few weeks ago, and Nintendo is one to like really regulate on people. So I'm kind of surprised.
Well, it was weird. So a bunch of people downloaded it, and on the group's Twitter, they were like, they haven't really sent anything. There was no, and it was up for a while, you know. Nobody sent us anything. Like, we've been getting like random emails from like people saying that they're lawyers, but it's like,
no, here you go. We removed all official download links for the game.
So yeah, I was gonna get into that. So
Okay.
so them themselves, out of respect for Nintendo, was like, you know what? Before we even get into trouble, because we value Pokemon, we're gonna go ahead and just remove this download, right? Like, it's no longer available anywhere. We're like, officially, you know,
right?
No longer available. We're gonna remove the download. But dude, 1.5 million downloads before they even removed it. Anybody who was interested in this already got it. Like,
right. And I'm sure you can find it if you really want to.
If you really want to, I'm sure you can. You know, there's definitely other places that you'll be able to find it, but not from the official group anymore.
Right.
But it's just weird. I would expect, like, dude, I'm gonna release this game. Next day, I have fucking feds in my house. Like, Nintendo, like, or whoever was like, dude, your ass is sued. And, dude, 1.5 million downloads? Like, it took a while for them to even get anything done. And I don't even know if they ever officially got, like, a cease and desist or anything like that from them. Like, they got bullshit, like, from Mike@AOL.com. Like, dude, this is, you know, lawyer for blah, blah, blah. Like, stop this now. Like, they got a bunch of shit like that, but they never got anything official, from my understanding, of this whole story. I downloaded it. I have it. I haven't played it, but I want to.
Yeah.
I want to. After, I mean, the new Pokemon game is coming out, the new Pokemon games are coming out, Sun and Moon. I haven't played a game since Yellow. That's a long time ago, you know?
Yeah.
I was probably like 10 or something. I don't even know. So it was a while ago. So I'm kind of interested. I have a 3DS. It's literally just collecting dust right now. So I don't know. I may get it, or I don't know if Uranium is going to satisfy that itch, and I'll just play Uranium instead, you know?
I hear you.
So that's it for news, at least that I found interesting. Did you a couple episodes ago you mentioned in our Comic-Con episode that you got me some goodies? Is that coming? Is it?
Yeah, well, I sent you photos of it on its way.
Okay.
You should know. I mean, we don't know what's in the box, but I sent you a photo of the box and tracking number.
I want to make sure.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that it was shipped. Because you could have just boxed it up.
You. Something was shipped to you.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that it was on its way. Because I seen a box, but I could take a picture of a box as well.
Exactly. So you don't know what's in the box until you open it.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. I want to make sure that it was sent.
Something was sent.
Okay.
What was sent won't be known until you actually open the box.
I'm gonna get a bag of dicks and a couple of dildos from you.
Well, you might. Sounds like a good idea.
So yeah, what do you got?
Nothing, man. Nothing. I don't do anything.
Your most anticipated first-person shooter has a open technical test that's going on right now. How's that going?
It does. It's terrible.
Titanfall 2. For those unaware, Titanfall 2 Respawn Entertainment released what is it? That's what it's called. Open technical test.
Open technical test. Yeah. I think they maybe call it like pre-alpha something another. So like a really early build of the game. It
seems really early. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I don't think it seems that early, but
I don't know, man. Like, visually, when I see the trailers and shit, I'm like, this looks cool. When I played the game, I'm like, this looks a little choppy. I don't know.
It seemed fine for me.
Yeah.
Any problems? Yeah.
I
don't know. It was fine.
So I started playing it before you did, and I told you about it. I didn't even know if you knew that it was out.
I knew it was coming out.
You just didn't know when.
I forgot that it was. I knew the day too, but just I wasn't paying attention to what day it was and what's going on. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So I started playing it, and they have a new mode. What's it called? The middle one, Bounty Hunter.
That's Bounty Hunter.
Just
the
Bounty?
left one. Yeah, Bounty Hunter or something like that.
So that's the new game type that they introduced, right? Mm-hmm. Which is really funny because Call of Duty introduced a game type maybe 2-3 months ago called Fracture, which I don't want to say is the same, but very similar.
Right. Well, a lot of things in Titanfall 2 are very similar to Call of Duty, which is funny.
Now.
Yeah.
Titanfall not similar 2. In Titanfall.
Titanfall 1, not really, not so much.
Okay.
But Titanfall 2. I mean, you have a slide, right? Just like Call of Duty, Black Ops 3. And I don't know, it just seems more ground-based. It's not Titanfall. Like Titanfall 1, you know, they wanted you to go vertical and stuff. And you can still do that, obviously. You have a grappling hook in this, which is pretty cool. I do like the grappling hook. I like that,
yeah. I like the sonar. Sonar comes in handy.
Oh, I hate that. I think it's terrible.
It comes in handy.
It does not. It's not about handy, dude. It's Call of Duty at that point. It's the same thing. Like Call of Duty,
actually, 100%.
You have the little 100%. Footsteps that show where people go, or you know what I mean, things like that. It's like sonar. What do I need sonar for, man? Just listen, and look and shoot.
Nah, it comes in. So I used it when there's this one map where there's like a big building in the middle. Yeah, you can like wall run up.
Yeah.
I just launched it up there, and every time I see like 3 or 4 snipers up there, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys like? Play the game. Like, what are you guys doing up there? Like just circle jerking each other. I hated it.
That's how games are though. Like, you know.
So I ended up using the sonar just because every now and then I'm like, man, I'm not finding anyone. Like, where's everybody at? And then, sure enough, like I throw the sonar and they're all over there just circle jerking. And I'm like, all right, perfect. Like, let me just go pick up all these kills.
Right, but I mean, I don't know. That's what I don't like about games. It's like all that fancy stuff, dude. I don't need that fancy stuff. You know, like the original Titanfall, it was easy. We had a few things. You had like a stim, which you still have actually in this one. You had cloak. And what was the other one?
Which they got rid of.
I think they still have cloak, don't they?
No, it's they changed it. It's a dummy now. So like
well, they had that one. Didn't they have that one too? Another one?
I don't remember.
There's 3. I think the dummy was but you know at the bottom when the game's loading, it has the messages. Yeah. It was like even while you're cloaked, people can still see the fire from your jetpack. Silhouette.
Oh.
So maybe cloak is in the game, is not in this test.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, those were simple. It was like very simple things. You know what I mean? It was like you use cloak if you want to be cloaked. Like if you have a shotgun or a sniper or something, and you kind of want to hang out.
Or stim
you're a little slow or stim. Like when you need to make it across the map a little bit faster, or run away from something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It felt balanced. I mean, sure, this is like a really early version of Titanfall 2, but it's not balanced. Like these things don't work with each other. You know, and then there's all this stuff like the sonar and other things. Like the radar tells you so much more info about where people are at. Before, you know, they're just a dot on the map. Now it shows you like,
which direction.
Right, and then like levels and stuff, and you know, I don't know. It's too hand holding. Like hold my hand less. You know, even the original Titanfall, I didn't want the mini map, but I don't think there was an option to turn that off.
The mini map definitely changed though, because the before the grunts used to show up on there, or like the AI.
Okay, yeah. So there was a thing in Titanfall 1 you could add to your pilot that always showed grunts and AI. You know what I mean? Grunts and specters.
Really?
It was called minion detector.
So maybe I always had that on, because I always see where they're at, and I go there. And in Bounty Hunter, obviously, like you kind of want to kill them.
That's the point of it, yeah.
To get the point. So, but I just never knew where they. I mean, they always spawn in the same like 3 or 4 spots, and it tells you like, hey, here's where they will be.
Yeah, they're going at.
But they wander around, so like they could be hiding around somewhere. Like they land and then they kind of disperse. So you kind of want to find them then, and that's when I like that Minion Hunter, because I could just go gun them down real quick at that.
Right.
Get a quick buck and then just move on.
Exactly.
A couple things I didn't. Well, the main thing I didn't like. There's two things actually.
Okay.
Amped weapons are gone.
No, they're still there.
No, they're gone. Your main gun becomes the amp weapon. I don't. That's dumb.
Well, it's a boost.
You amp your weapon. There's no longer an amped weapon.
Okay.
So you have your.
But you only
main
had
gun.
amped weapons from burn cards, though.
No, you always had one gun that was specifically used to shoot down the Titans.
Oh, you still do.
You don't. You have to amp your weapon. You have a secondary, but that's not for Titans.
Yeah, it is. It's a laser thing. That's anti-Titan.
No, dude. There's two different things now. You could have a secondary, and it's like a grenade launcher that you could, you could use against Titans, or a pistol, but you can't use that. No. If you're running a pistol as a secondary, you can't use that on a Titan.
Dude, I haven't changed my loadout, so it's the default loadout. But if I press Y,
you haven't even checked that.
If I press Y, it goes to the what's it called? It goes to the little laser cannon that anti-Titan one from Titanfall 1.
So yeah, it
doesn't do enough damage, but
it's different.
That's a whole other story. You know
it's way different. It's way different. Your main gun now, you amp that up. From my understanding, you amp that up to get more damage, right?
Correct.
Against the Titan.
Just in general, against anything.
Well, yeah, against anything. But before, it wasn't like that. Before, you had a specific gun that you would use whenever you wanted to shoot the Titan.
Right, well, you had an anti-Titan weapon, so you had your main gun, you had your sidearm, and then you had your anti-Titan weapon.
Yeah, now you only have two.
Now it's your main gun and your anti-Titan weapon.
No, because the secondary could be also a pistol or something.
Well, then that's your fault for having a pistol.
For running that loadout, sure, but I don't know. I gotta look into it, because I didn't think that secondary was all anti-Titan, because to me, it felt like this shit wasn't doing anything. I had like a dumb little grenade launcher. It was just shooting peas at the fucking big-ass Titan. I'm like,
I never had a grenade launcher. But I mean, there was that was, in Titanfall 1, there was a grenade launcher, the mag launcher.
Yeah.
That is anti-Titan weapon.
Anti-Titan, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't tried to change mine. Like I said, it's just the little laser cannon. I don't remember the name of it. But you hold it to charge.
So now you can even
shoots the laser beam.
You can even get rid of that, though. You can get rid of the amp weapon boost, and you could put like these little drones,
little things,
like spider things that follow.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, like now you're just adding extra shit just for the sake of adding extra shit. Like I don't
there's
like
a ton of stuff we don't need. Yeah.
Don't like any of that.
I mean, that's every game now. You know what I mean?
Dude, the main thing. This is the part that broke my heart when I was playing Titanfall 2. You climb the Titan, the enemy Titan, and then you just whip out their battery.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. It's stupid. And then you jump off.
I understand it.
I don't understand it.
It's fucking dumb.
I don't understand it.
I hate it so much. You jump up there, you take their battery, you drop it on the ground, you throw a fucking a grenade in there. If you I don't even know what happens if you're not running grenades. You just jump off.
Even if you have grenades, he always jumps off.
Well, no, you have grenades, and he throws a grenade down the little chute, the battery chute.
Oh, I never noticed that. I just always see my guy jump off.
No, so I don't think you're running grenades then. So basically, if you're running grenades,
I frags.
I don't know then.
I never paid attention. I just see him pull the thing, and
that's it. That's all you care about.
I know he's gonna jump off. Yeah, so it's
and then he jumps off.
Yeah. That's not fun. I agree.
I want to ride the fucking thing and shoot down.
It in the thing. Yes. Exactly. That's the whole point of it.
That's the whole point of the Titan versus pilot, fun.
Right.
And they got rid of it.
Yeah, I know.
Rid of it.
Well, I don't know if they got rid of it. I never tried to jump back on a Titan I pulled the battery out of, and I just thought about that.
You can't. You can't? You probably drop another grenade and then you jump off.
Well, I'm gonna try it. We should try it.
Now I'm interested. I got so upset. Yeah, because their weak points aren't in the back anymore. Like, that's not a weak point anymore.
Right.
And because they got rid of the you're not gonna launch a grenade launcher like in front of, like in the thing's face, you know?
Yeah.
As a secondary, for me at least. And you're not gonna call a laser either.
Right.
Like, either way, because I think that's what it. So that's why I'm still sticking to that. They got rid of the actual amped weapon.
No, don't call it anti-Titan weapon. It's an anti-Titan.
Okay, anti-Titan.
There's a huge difference because they had amped weapons, which were burn cards. You could amp like any gun with a burn card. And
it makes it strong.
And it gave you like a different sight, and it would. I mean, the sight would be one you could pick already, but it was one that they were like, this goes with this. Yeah, and then it did more damage.
Yeah.
And then there's anti-Titan weapons,
So they got rid of that. They got rid of, the ability to shoot down into it. But what I did... So, it's a love-hate thing, right? Because Now, when you're running around in your minimap, you see a bunch of little batteries. You can run around with a battery, and if you see one of your teammates that doesn't have a battery, it says, like, press X to call out that you're going to give them a battery so that they can slow down.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That feature I kind of like. Like, it, you know, I was playing with one of my cousins, and, you know, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna drop a battery, like, you know, just kind of slow down a little bit so I can catch up. Running, you know, jump. And then dude goes in and just like shoves the battery in, like basically the backwards animation of taking it out.
Right.
I'm like, this is so dope. Like, I like that, and it gives you it gives you more of a boost. So basically, I think what the battery does is it gives you the shield, like an extra shield. Once the shield goes off, I believe your battery breaks, and then you can like run up and pop another one. I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of things that we have to figure out in this game, but I don't know. I don't like it. It's not the same.
It's not Titanfall, right?
It's not the same.
It's much more ground based. It's much more like person versus person. Before it's weird. Like, how do you explain it? I haven't thought about it enough. Titanfall 1 is like your team's your team, and everyone can kind of be doing their own thing, but you're also all focused on what each other are doing. It's not just like free for all or like just shoot everybody type thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason when you did things in Titanfall 1. Like, there's a lot of strategy involved still. This one is kind of like...
As a team. This feels more by yourself.
Right. Yeah, it's more just like, hey,
more
go
lone
and...
wolf.
Yeah, it's more just like any other first-person shooter.
That's true. Because I feel like if I play like a public match on Call of Duty, I'm straight up lone wolfing it. Like, I don't care what my team is doing, as long as I'm getting my kills, you know?
Right. But in Titanfall 1, it's like, if your team was bad, it's like, you had no chance of winning.
You would roll up together, you would try to... Yeah, I 100% see what you mean with that.
Yeah.
I think... So, they haven't released the competitive or anything like that, like any news on that for Call of Duty. I think that's the direction they're going with in regards to bounty hunter mode.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it. Did you play enough of it to like get the mode?
4 matches. Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
You go to the thing, you kill the bots, you get some money. You
kill the bots. Bonuses. You also kill the players, the other opposing team, because they're doing the same thing, and you steal half their money on a kill.
You can, but you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's more about like wait for them to go deposit their bonus and then take their money.
Yeah, that's also another pretty fucked up thing. But I dropped mines. I had the spider things. And I just dropped it on the bank zone.
Nice.
It was awesome. But yeah, like I like the mode. Like I think it's a pretty cool mode. I'm kind of excited to see, because I believe in the other playtests that they're doing, they're going to release another mode. They're going to release another pilot and another Titan, I think. What did you you have any time in the Titan?
What do you mean any time in the Titan?
Like, did you play in the Titan?
Ooh, how do you play Titanfall and not go in the Titan? Of course, I was in the Titan.
I don't go in the Titan all the time. I call it.
I don't go all the time.
I put it on follow mode.
I mean, sometimes I don't even call my Titan. But I mean, of course, I'm gonna hop in a Titan at some point. You know.
I think I hopped in maybe once. I have more fun running and gunning than being in the Titan. So I just put the thing to guard mode and just guard the bank and then just do my thing.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was doing, at least.
Yeah. No, it depends. Like, I call it my tie-in when I just feel like when it's gonna make a difference. Other than that, I don't. You know. But I think it's because I'm used to playing attrition, and it's like in attrition, you know, it's 4 points. I think is it 4? 4 points for a kill tie-in. Is that what it is?
Yeah, killed enemy tie-in.
Yeah. So it's like, if I just call my tie-in and they have 5 tie-ins and my tie-in's the only one on the map,
kill easy.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. You know. So that's how I think about it. So I usually only call it when I know, like, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna attack this guy, or I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? And it would help if I had a tie-in. Then I call it if it's ready.
Did the maps feel small to you?
Didn't feel small. It felt big, but
really,
but how they're laid out is different. So, like Titanfall 1, everything's more flat. There was like a lot more hills and things so far in this one. And just weird places to get stuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like quarter, I guess inside was a little bit closer. It felt a little bit smaller. But I mean, you can zip around the map pretty quick with
the hook. Yeah, I like that. You can even call it on the floor when you're in the air, and it just fucking sucks you in. It's so dope. I love that grappling hook, man.
I don't know if I love it. I like it. It's a cool thing. It works well.
when you lose a match and you're trying to get to the extraction point, it comes in handy. Just fucking hauling ass. The extraction
point doesn't matter though. At the same time, like there's no point.
I mean, you got bonus point. Right now, it doesn't matter. Sure.
Well, I'm saying I wish they would have cut out the whole epilogue thing. There's no point to it. There never has been.
Yeah, I like it, man. It's like a fuck you, I survived. Like, what are you gonna do about it type thing? I don't know, man.
To me, I don't really care. I always just kind of sit there and wait for it to be over. Unless
the game is over, but I mean, whatever. You get bonus points and shit. That should be a stat that they track. Yeah, this game tracks so many things, like how many escapes. Like, what's your escape record? That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, but there's no real point to epilogue. So no. Also, I felt like I got in my what's it called, my little plane or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and you can't do shit.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. And I just felt like they killed it so fast. Like the team killed it really quick. And it's like Titanfall 1, you had to be ready. Like you had to have your damage core ready on your tie-in. You know what I mean? Like it took a lot of people to kill that ship because it was hard to make it to the ship. Yeah. So it was like, it was kind of rewarding to know, hey, if I made it on the ship, there's probably a really good chance I'm actually getting to space. Yeah. But now it's like I made it to the ship a few times. It's like they just blow it up every time. I was like, dude.
Oh, that's weird. Mine never got blown up. So
oh yeah,
I didn't experience that.
I don't know. It just seemed like it died quick, and I was like, "Why is it dying so quick? Like, what's going on here?"
That's funny.
Maybe it's all coincidence. But
what'd you think of the networks?
Clans?
Is it?
It's a clan. Sure, it's a tag. It's a clan tag.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is. Okay.
Right. And it's just a way to organize, other than just having a tag. It's like a little hangout area for everybody in your clan, right? Does that seem about a good description?
Yeah, that seems right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's fine, I guess.
I don't know, I kind of like that. You can join multiples.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I didn't like that the friends, invite friends feature was broken for the open test.
Oh, I didn't try to invite anybody.
Yeah, it was broken. Nobody could join you, so the only way that you could get into a game was to invite people to a network. Yeah. And then if you had more than however many people, then you were kind of screwed. Like there was just no way,
I like how they track kills and stuff or whatever, like some basic stats for that network. Like, hey, this network has made so much XP or this many kills and stuff.
All the money, all of the everything is kind of, or I don't know, the in-game currency. And I don't even know what to call it. The points used to unlock weapons and things like that. Before you hit the level.
By the way, I don't like that.
Yeah, I feel like you should earn it. I think, but that's the thing. If you do it the other way, where you earn it by reaching that level, and then once you're at the max level, you can permanently unlock one of those, that becomes Call of Duty. So I think doing it this way is different enough so that it's, because some of the things cost like 500 thing, and each game you only get like 10, so it's like at least 10, so it takes a while to build up. But yeah, no, man, I don't know. It's interesting, but so here's the real problem about this is the release date.
2 weeks after Gears.
It's 2 weeks after Gears, and not only that,
it's gonna be that good, man. Honestly.
Dude, there's Call of Duty in between there, and there's also Battlefield 1 in between there. You have all of these shooters coming out all within the same time frame, like weeks apart. It's gonna be a tough sell, man. This year, it's gonna be really hard to.
Maybe it'll get pushed back. No, they're pretty dedicated to that date. They're like, this is the day, October 28th or something.
I don't think Call of Duty. I don't think Battlefield, and I don't even think Gears has ever said we're gonna hold off.
Right.
I don't think any of these titles are gonna hold off. I think they're gonna stick to their guns, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Here it is. Dick on the table. Buy it. Play it.
Yep.
So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Mafia 3 comes out at the same time too.
That's insane, man.
I'm sure there's a lot of games coming out at the same time that I'm never thinking about. So
it's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Too much. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. I'm probably not gonna get Titanfall. So
I think I'm just gonna get Gears.
Yeah, I have Gears, and I pre-ordered that the fancy Gears Slim Xbox One S one. So we'll see. I don't know how much I'm gonna play Gears.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Wait, do we play? We played what's it called, right? They had a beta or something, didn't they?
Gears.
Gears. Did they? Or am I thinking about something else? Was there beta yet?
Oh, yeah, there was.
For Gears of War 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
that's how like unmemorable it was.
Yeah,
I remember being
so
mad at it. Yeah.
So yeah, there's Gears and all these other stuff and Mafia. There's too much, man. I don't know where my money's going. I think we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
I mean, it's all new stuff. I mean, I played like Forza 5 for a while again. That was fun. You know.
I don't like racing games anymore.
Right. Well, I mean, you got kind of screwed by the crew.
Yeah, because it's free now.
Yeah. And
hey, you know what I played actually? Speaking about the free, I played WWE 16.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's free. So I'm just like, you know what? Like Juan and Ace and Bullet, both of them have the game. Both of them bought the game. Like it was like a Black Friday deal or something a while ago. So they ended up getting it for like $30. And I'm like, you know, it's free this week. You know, for live members, you fucks. I'm like, you know, he's like, yeah, whatever. I got it on sale anyways. I'm like, I did too.
Yeah, mine was 100% on sale.
It was 100% on sale.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, whatever. And I told him, like, dude, we got to get a game going. But anyways, I played it, and I'm just like, and here's the only reason I played it. One of my cousins is like a hardcore wrestling fan, so he's like all about it, you know, like you a little kid, whatever. He's all about it. And once the game went on for free, you know, the kids that I normally play Call of Duty with or Rocket League with, they're like, dude, let's just download it. Let's have like a battle royale type shit. Right. And I'm just like, hell yes, this is going down. I gotta download this right now. So I go ahead and download it. We start playing, dude. Oh my god, it brought back so many memories. Like playing old school wrestling games, just you know, you and like couch games, you know. Yeah. Brought back memories from WrestleMania 2000 on the N64 or No Mercy and all that. Like those are fun times, man. But now, yeah, it was fun. The controls are 100% like different. It's not, you know, what it used to be. Simplified. Now it's a little more technical, but yeah. It's just a matter of kind of figuring it out and whatnot. But, dude, we had so much fun playing that. We played, like, pretty much all night one of these days. And I was like, dude, oh, my God. Like, I still can't believe... I can't believe that.
Do you ever play WrestleMania, the arcade game?
Yeah, I think so.
That's, like, the best WWF game ever.
I remember, yeah, Doink the Clown was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because I would always pick him. I don't know why. His special always cracked me up. The little the shocker. Yeah, I love that.
To me, that's like the best one ever made. All the ones kind of suck. And I had on Sega CD. I'm still have it somewhere, I'm sure.
Jesus.
It's like WWF Rage in the Cage or something like that. And my friend and I used to play that all the time. What a great title, by the way. Yeah, we used to play that all the time. I mean, it was terrible, but we played it. And then I have one for an N64. I think like Raw or Attitude or something like that. I don't remember.
N64. It had to have been either No Mercy. Attitude. No, I think Attitude came out for PlayStation.
Looking this up right now.
It had to have been WrestleMania. It had to have been No Mercy.
No, it's Attitude.
Really?
Nintendo 64, North America, July 31, 1999.
I don't remember that.
I got it on sale at some point. I don't think I really played it. But like,
damn, I really don't remember that.
Yeah. Huh. Be a little brown. That's funny.
But yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got.
Cool.
Calling it?
I think so. I thought you did something else too. I don't remember what. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
You'll remember later.
Yeah, probably.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find us on Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher, and pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast for the most part. Hit us up. I'm at TrueOz. That's at JSpin on Twitter. Play to your drool. Peace.